Hello friends, Drew here in beautiful West Grove, Pennsylvania, doing one of our favorite things, repairing water damage. Customer gave us a call because this board across the front of their porch here was damaged. You can kind of see, they got the scallops going on here. Well, they had that same archway, decorative look here on the side. But because of how the J channel came down top of that side, or the bottom edge of the siding up against the roof, right? That came down, dropped down right behind the gutter. There's a gutter across this face here. And that J channel was down behind, in front of the siding, but behind the gutter, behind the end of the gutter. So water was coming straight down the siding and landing up on the top of this decorative trim board that's over here on the front, okay? Water come down, absolutely destroyed that. So no problem, we can come out here, we can replace that board, won't be a big deal. But we start getting it apart, and then we find that this end beam was completely damaged as well. It wasn't just the water taking out the decorative part, but we also lost the structural support that was running back to the house. So Normtech can cut all of that out. We have a brand new set of, looks like 2x8s up there. Brand new set 2x8s, Norm? Mm-hmm. Is the old beam somewhere?
In this trash over here.
Ah. Always good to look in the trash pile. What do we got? Oh, wow, that's fun. Check that out. There you go. That's what was left of the beam, y'all. What else we got in here?
There's several pieces of the beam in there.
Yeah, so when the water gets going and it just decides to have a field day. Oh, there's a good one. Isn't that fun? Yeah, how long do you want to leave that on the side of your house? Oh man, all kinds of good stuff in there. So anyways, water is getting behind. Took out the cosmetic part was what we came here to fix initially, so we had the customer sign a change order so we could replace out the beam. Norm's working on getting the new piece of PVC AZAX Versatex type material set up. I'll show you what's left of the decorative piece that we had. So you can see this is the front of the house out here. This is the top of the board we're looking at. And just this whole section right where that water was running. Just not a whole lot left. Let me flip you around so we're right side up on it. So now you're looking at the same way the other stuff, all right? Front porch post is over here. And then the gutter was coming right to the side, and the downspout, the J channel was running right down behind the siding, right on this. So this was the cosmetic clue that they had a problem, and that's what we came out here to fix. And but in the process of doing that, when you find that you've got the other water damage to the structural stuff, we got to address that as well. So Norm's got his new board cut. He was scribing that into the vinyl siding in the back. Once that's up, we're going to bend a piece of Z metal drip cap. So it just kind of comes down the wall, goes over, goes down. That's going to bring any water out over top. Then we'll bring ice and water shield down the OSB sheathing, down the plywood on top of that drip cap. So any water gets behind the siding, hits that ice and water shield. Once it hits the ice and water shield, it has to come out on top of the drip cap. When it comes out in front of the drip cap, it's going to come out and down, and there's not going to be a chance of it getting damaged again in the future. So he gets a piece of AZAC up, we bend the metal, we put that up, we put the ice and water shield up, and then we can put the siding back together, and then we can rehang the gutter that runs across the whole top of that piece of fascia board. And then we clean up the mess, and everything's happy-go-lucky, ready to go back to go. So if we can solve a problem for you, give our office a call, 484-748-0008. Choose option 2 for cope construction and renovation, and extension 2 for new projects. There's nothing we can't help you with, whether it's building you a custom dream home or an addition, finishing your basement, kitchen, bathroom, tile backsplashes, new tile shower, roofing, siding, windows, doors, decks, any kind of water damage that you have going on, we can absolutely assist you with those pieces as well. So give our office half a call, 484-748-0008. Choose option 2 for cope construction renovation. And extension 2 for new projects. We are your Pennsylvania home improvement contractor, number 88078. Check out our website, www.copebuilt.com. You can subscribe to @copebuilt on all of our social media channels. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on LinkedIn, of course we're all over Facebook. So we look forward to serving you soon. The fastest way to reach our team is to message us right here through our Facebook page. Just click on that message us button up at the top by your timeline, and our office staff will get back to you right away on there. We do have a full-time office staff in the office 9:30 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon, available to answer your phone calls. If you're retired or contractors not getting back to you, not answering the phone, not returning your voicemail messages, you know that we're staffed 9:30 to 2 every day to answer your calls and to work on those quotes for your upcoming project. So let us know what we can help you with. Take a couple of pictures of what you have going on, and that's what this customer did. So he had some concerns what was going on and messaged us on Facebook, and we said, well, can you send us some pictures? So took a couple of shots and just showed us, generally speaking, where the water damage was and what he had going on. And we were actually able to give him an estimate right from the photos without actually coming out and getting into things. And even if we had come out, unless we started tearing things apart, we really would not know what the full extent of the problem was until we start tearing into it. So we're able to get the numbers fairly quickly if you can send us some photos. If you're going to send us a picture of something exterior or something roofing, we ask you to send us ground to sky, corner to corner, so we can see the whole house. We can see what size ladders we need to bring with us, all those kind of things. And then we'll work you through this virtual estimating system, something that we started about 2 years ago. And it's worked really well in that time and allows you to get numbers much quicker without spending a whole lot of time entertaining contractors coming to tap dance in your home and put on the dog and pony show for you. We just want to get straight to the point and figure out what it is that you want done and what the scope of works looks like and what you need from us, and then we can put together some numbers on that, and then you can decide if that's something that you want to move forward with. So it's a real simple process. Just take some pictures. You can email us, office@𝗗𝘁'𝘀.com, or like I said, the fastest way is to message our team here on Facebook, and you can send those photos or videos to us right here on Facebook Messenger. And our team's usually pretty quick about getting back to you. Our suppliers have a bit of a backlog getting us quotes on materials for doors and windows, so that takes a little bit of time. But we can usually take some estimates just based on prior projects. If you like the virtual estimate that we give you, the ballpark that we give you, then we can talk about your target renovation budget. Right now we're bidding, putting together a quote for a customer with new siding, new windows. And that's one of those things where I can quote $250 windows, I can quote $1,000 windows. And when we're talking about 25 windows, what level, what quality of window do you want me to put into your home? Because the higher the quality of the window, the more it's going to cost. So what's that target renovation budget? What number are you trying to hit? And then we're going to go and try to pick windows that are going to maximize that target renovation budget so that you get your money's worth out of it. And we're getting you the best possible windows that we can put in and still keep it within your target renovation budget. Once we agree on a target renovation budget, there's a small proposal fee. So we pay our guys to come out and meet with you and spend time. If you're tired of contractors not showing up on time, not showing up when they said they would, they promise you that free estimate, and then there's just no show, they don't call, nothing. That's part of one of the reasons we charge, is that we're paying our guys to be there at a certain time, certain appointment. And so depending what the scope of work is, we'll determine what that proposal fee is going to be. If you hire us within 30 days, we usually credit that proposal fee right back to you. Depending on the situation, there may be something where there's a diagnostic fee or where there's a consultation fee where it's something we're going to credit because we're actually providing you with work. We're providing you with some details or some design or whatever while we're there. But most 90% of these are proposal fees, and if you hire us within 30 days, we credit those towards you. And then we can work on getting contract level specifications, going through your material selections, figuring out what it is that you need done, and really getting it down in the nitty gritty that we can write a contract, that we can price the materials, that we can give you a fixed quoted price, and then you know what it's going to be. But I'll show you what we're doing here at this house. Customer called us because they had some water damage to this decorative scallop board here at the end of their porch, and that was kind of the obvious tell sign that something was going wrong. And so I'll take you over here and I'll show you the board. I'll show you what we found. So they had sent us a photo, and all we could really see was that the paint was kind of bubbled up through here. This was all pretty much still in one piece at that point. And so they sent us that photo, and went to the porch, and we kind of threw an estimate of how long we thought it might take to put that back together, barring any other water damage that we're not going to know about until we finish taking things apart. So Norm came out here this morning and started taking things apart, and what do we find? The beam here, that's a 2x8 that was running across, was actually water damaged as well. And so I'll pull some pieces out of the trash for you. You can see what we got into. It's kind of fun and exciting here. So here you go. When the water starts to get in and eats the boards, that's not something that you want holding your porch up anymore. Now, I'm not sure it's going to go anywhere with the, you get the porch posts underneath. But even with that there, it's something you definitely want to get repaired, especially while we got this cracked open. So Norm cut that out for us, put in a new 2x8 beam up there on both sides, got everything ready to rock and roll. So the next step right now is he is scribing the piece of Versatex AZAX material and getting that piece of PVC trim board cut so it's going to be the right shape for that. We think what was happening is the water was coming down this piece of J channel, which was thankfully in front of the siding, but sadly behind the end of the rain gutter, which means it ran down into the top of that board and into the top of that beam. So he's working on getting this scribed in so that it fits nice and tight up against the siding here in the back. Also gives us a nice pretty decorative edge on the front. Once that's up, we're going to get the sheet metal brake out of the back of the truck. We're going to bend a drip cap in a Z shape down, over, and back like a dog leg, and that's going to shed any water out of the that comes down the wall. So we grab the sheet metal brake, we pull that out, we bend that piece of metal, so now you've got a Z-shaped piece of metal over the top of this. Once you've got that metal that comes down out over the top, the next thing that we want to do is protect any water that's going to get up, you know, possibly potentially behind the vinyl siding. So AZEX board goes on, the Z drip cap goes on top, and then the ice and water shield goes on top of that drip cap. So any water that comes down, gets behind the siding, is going to hit the ice and water shield, it's going to land on top of the drip cap, it's going to come out, and it's going to come down. So we get all that back up, we can reassemble the siding, we can reassemble the J-channel, we can put the gutter back up on this face, and this project's not just going to be done, it's going to be coat built. We don't have to worry about that leaking ever again. So that's what we're doing here today. That's the problem that we're solving. If you've got a water damage issue that you need our assistance with, please give our office staff a call, 484-748-0008. Choose option 2 for 𝗗𝘁 Construction and Renovation, and extension 2 for new projects. And our office staff will be happy to assist you weekdays, 9:30 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. You can message us right here on Facebook. That is the fastest way to get a hold of our team. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right here. Send us some photos of what's going on. If it's the outside of your house, give me a nice ground, grass to sky, so I can see what size ladders we're going to need, what we're going to need to bring out. Show us what's going on, show us the extent of the damage. We're your Pennsylvania home improvement contractor number 88078. There's nothing we don't do. We'll build your custom dream home, an addition, a garage, a finished basement, redo your master bathroom, completely renovate your kitchen space, decks, additions, attic insulation, roofing, doors, windows, siding. We do it all. There's something you need to, there's something wrong with your house that's giving you a hard time, something you'd like to have better, you've been stuck in quarantine, you're tired of looking something, let's get it fixed. Let's help you love where you live so you can really enjoy the home that you're in, and make it a place that feels peaceful, that feels calm, and that is helpful and conducive for what you want to do with your family in that living space. So this is Drew, beautiful West Grove, Pennsylvania. I'm going to help Norm hopefully finish this up and get some things cleaned up and get out of here tonight. We hope you folks have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching with us here. If you have any questions about your home, send us a picture, and our team will get working on the virtual estimates. If you missed the beginning of this video, feel free to go back, rewind, hit that when it goes live on our page, and I talk a little bit about our virtual estimating process, how we go through that, and how we are actually able to provide you some ballpark numbers without even coming out, just by you sending us some pictures. We'll look at some previous projects, we'll figure things out, we'll talk about your target renovation budget, we'll schedule a time and a proposal fee for us to come out and take all the measurements and do what we need to do, get you to contract, get you scheduled, and get your project underway. We look forward to serving you soon. Remember, when we're done with it, you're going to be proud to say it's not just done, it's coat built. We'll see you guys in another video. Bye for now.